Hello again. My name is Joseph, and today I'm going to talk about my painting Nibiru Planet X. It's a 18 by 24 acrylic on canvas. I just finished it on the 28th of this month, which was yesterday. I've been working on it for about a month off and on, and we're going to talk about it. What has inspired me to do this, Nibiru, is I watch a lot of YouTube channel, and I see all these different speculations on current events as different people see what's going on in the world, what matters to different ones. Everything from the hollow earth theory to the flat earth to the aliens that are getting ready to come, a binary system, a second star to our star, moving into the area. If any of you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm. It's a little bit of combination of multiple things. For instance, this is the Black Knight that they talk about on YouTube. That's up there, a satellite floating around the Earth. Some alien entity that doesn't nobody quite understands. Of course, we have the flying saucers. We all know about flying saucers, UFOs. This is a black triangle up here in the sky. Pyramids. Beams of energy coming off of pyramids. Like I said, this is Nibiru, the planet Nibiru, and this is our binary star in the background, which is just kind of a hot coal floating around back up in there. This is the Nibiru system here, with its planets coming off this way, and this is our system with Jupiter, and this would be Earth and Mars and the other planets, and they're all rolling this way. And this system is coming in this way. And there's supposed to be polar shifts and all sorts of things going to be happening. But I'm not a Chicken Little person, so I think it's all going to be positive. It's just a matter of acceptance and not being so critical of what different people's beliefs, because everybody has the right to believe whatever they believe. My beliefs are very large. They expand. I believe God in everything, but I don't, it has to make some kind of sense or reason to me. And so anyway, this is it. This is the Anunnaki out there dancing around with their wings, the arms, the pyramid, an Ankh. Gold, energy flowing all over the place, lots of water. This incoming system supposedly brings in a lot of water with it. It shows the stars off in the background with kind of a pattern of a vague, like maybe a whole new reality, something back in here. It's almost like a valley with a waterfall flowing through the stars, coming down and merging into this system here. It's I don't know what else to tell you about it.
Why? Can you tell me about the sun? You've made it.
The sun. The sun is a little bit has a vagueness of the Star of David, just symbolism. The Star of David has multiple, everything from the occult to close to God to the devil. Different people see the shape different, but it has a lot of geometric and mathematical that deals with the universe. It's anyway. This is the Star of David.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the buildings beside the pyramids?
Well, this is their city. It's vague. It's extensive. It goes on. The city's on this side too, the tops of the buildings showing the close-up, reality. It's pure fantasy. I don't know if these figures here are realistic figures or are they statues. They could be either. Just as in the backgrounds in here, you'll see that there's Sphinx and statuary standing up, kind of like the Egyptian jackal gods here. It's the all-seeing eye is something that one of the last things I put in deals with the pyramid, Illuminati, all this kind of what you call
conspiracy.
Conspiracy. That's it. Yeah. So it's dealing with conspiracy, fantasy, reality of fantasy, origin of our existence. This is all supposed to be, comes back every 3,600 years. This is supposed to be kind of like a repeat. It's like being reborn again over and over and over again. Different people think that we were enslaved. Some people think that we were just genetically manipulated, and if you've got both sides of you got the dark side and the light side. I prefer the light side myself. The dark side doesn't have, wants to control everything, and because they think they're gods, and in reality, we're all gods. We all have God within us, and there's an element out there that's trying to control the masses, and I believe that the masses are waking up, and that's what this painting is also about. Is my personal awakening. There's a time that I didn't even think about this stuff. I lived in my own little fantasy world of, which was a great place to be, and which still is, because we all create our own fantasies, and I just create fantasies all the time, constantly, and being an artist is a fantasy that I live, and anyway, this is Nibiru, Planet X, and it's coming at us, guys. And
can you tell me a little bit more about the watercolor? The color of the water.
Well, basically, it's to reflecting its sun. It's hot and reflecting off the surface. I couldn't tell you if this water is blue or maybe it's more of a polluted, yucky, poopy green. Who knows? But it does. Water is reflective, and so it's reflecting the light. And over here, it's even got some. I like this little bit of color. I don't know if you can see it on this video, but in here there's some nice reds and oranges and stuff like that are deep colors. And of course, the water does have a kind of a greenish, slight little cooler tinge to it. Gets very dark off up in here, but then that's also to create the illusion of depth and so forth. Dark against light.
Can you tell me about the occupants of the flying saucer?
Well, I kind of, the different. We're supposed to be being visited by multiple species of aliens, and of course, the flying saucer one to me seems to be more like the inhabitants of grays. So these are more of the gray inhabitants, just as these are Arkanaki inhabitants of the planet X. But all these, it's kind of like a melting pot. It's all these different alien races are coming together here because they're all have certain technologies, and they have to interact and have diplomacy to keep from having pure chaos. And everybody wants the Earth. The Earth is the jewel of the universe. And, people who think they're not living in heaven are mistaken, because that's what's all about you. Heaven is everywhere around you. It's just a matter of being able to enjoy it, because some people just can't, no matter how good it is, just can't enjoy the beauty and the goodness of life. They just have to drag down the bad elements, and they can't see the good. Well, I see the good. I think it's all around us, and if this is happening, well, I think that's good too. Change is always good. And is there anything else you'd like to know? Ask me a question from the gallery.
Let's see. Yep, that's pretty good. That's a beautiful painting. I love it. I just love it. Can you talk a little bit about the architecture in the front there?
This here?
Yes.
It's all pyramidical Egyptian. Like this is the base. It could be a base of a pyramid coming up, and it's got a surface top as like an altar almost. They got their little energy crystal on the top. That they're and like I said, these could be statues. They could be living things. It's all up to the viewer. I'm trying to create an overall feeling of a city. Even if you see vagueness of palm trees and stuff, so it's kind of got a little bit more of a Middle Eastern, warmer climate type of, and of course it's close to this binary star, and it has to be close to pick up the heat, because it's the heat is being held within. So they're close to their star, and this is the twin or the brother to our star here, because it's a binary, it's a dual system, but they're not on the same orbit. Oh, anyway, to stay up with to date with our latest video, make sure that subscribe to the free YouTube channel by checking the subscription button below the video. Well, that's all for now, and anyway, you guys take care, and you have a good one, and keep your eyes on Planet X, because who knows, don't let us